I supported Valiant Shield.
As a ramp marshal.
As an air traffic controller. As a maintainer.
As a combat correspondent.
As an Air Force pilot.
As an infantryman team leader.
As the director. Valiant Shield is a high-end joint exercise that brings in all the different participants to come together to work as a team to get better so that we can go off and support our allies in this area. So on a carrier strike group, even though it can't have Marine aircraft on board, it projects power further inland, basically a floating airport if you were to think it that way.
CTF-70 is actually the officer in tactical command, where we play a role in the command and control lead for maritime forces. It's not until you actually execute together that you realize your training procedures are a little bit different. And here at an exercise like Valiant Shield, we can sync those training procedures together to make a stronger joint force.
The Expeditionary Strike Group is more of a projection onto land for an amphibious assault, and we were fortunate to have both of them here to exercise.
The big lesson from Valiant Shield is the advantage of operating together as a joint force. The Navy Marine Corps team working together, different Navy elements working together from the various task force that operate in 7th Fleet, and then working together with our Air Force teammates in order to maximize the capability of the joint force in working together in coordinated operations.
I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned during the exercise is that we need to continue integrating as an air, land, and sea force. I think that the war at sea that we did was very successful. A couple of different airframes were involved in that, and a couple of different U.S. ships were involved in that iteration.
So it does involve all aspects of air, land, and sea, and the way that works is every mission we do out here involves utilizing Air Force assets in the form of tankers or fighters or bombers, and then the ships providing air assets off the USS Ronald Reagan. Our biggest accomplishment in this exercise for the Marine Corps was the island seizure, which occurred a couple days ago, providing our Marines the ability to vertical assault into an island and then take that objective.
Having the airman, the Marine, and the sailor work together to bring them better a fighting force was amazing. Their ability to break down barriers and communicate together, and it is about establishing that relationship and rapport that we will hold together for 10 or more years. And so every 2 years we're hoping to come back here and do the same thing and continue to make this better as an exercise in a joint capacity.